So, I'm going to be talking about another controversial topic. You know, I love doing these. We all love a good Bazzbe shits on everything video. It seems to be the norm now. um, I've actually got into an argument about this today, which is what decided to make me want to make this video and talk about it. And today I will be talking about tipping. Should you tip? Is it a good idea to tip? And why I disagree with it wholeheartedly and why I do not like tipping people. So, is it a good idea? Absolutely not. Should you do it? It depends on you if you want to do it. Do I like to tip? Absolutely not. I usually do tip the waitress, and I just do that because it's just kind of like, fuck, I guess I got to. And it's not that I feel guilty, it's just more of like, I hate the fact that whenever I go out to eat with somebody, they're just gonna fucking like stare at me as if like, why aren't you tipping? And it's just kind of like, well, I don't know. Why is the restaurant not paying them a living wage? Like, why is it I have to tip? It's ridiculous. And I hate it when people are like, oh, they're bringing you your food. What the fucking do? Shit, my mechanic fixes my car and I don't tip extra money for him to do that because it's his job. He's already doing the work for it, so why do I gotta give him extra money? If I feel obligated to tip, yes, by all means, I will. If you feel obligated to tip, by all means, I guess go ahead and tip. I think it's fucking crummy to expect a tip. Personally, I think if you do a good enough job and if I feel generous, you will receive said tip. A little different though when it comes to delivery. If somebody is delivering you food, 100% fucking tip them because they're using their own car to bring your lazy ass something to eat. That's when it comes down to it. That's a lot different than somebody walking from a kitchen to a dining room. And half the time it's like, I'll refill your drink 2 times. And then, hey, I gotta hurry up and get you out of this table so I can sit down or sit another customer. So here's the bill. No rush though, but please get the fuck out. Also, I want like 18% for gratuity. Like, no. It's just, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, and I hate it. I hate it, and I hate the fact that people are just like openly so quick to defend it. Like, oh no, you have to tip your server. Like, yes, I guess I will, but I'm not gonna enjoy it. But when it comes down to like pizza delivery drivers, I hate tipping them and I will not actually tip them anymore. Why do I not want to tip them anymore? Because they don't fucking do their job. That is why I don't tip them. If it's Uber Eats or DoorDash or something like that, yes, I will tip them 100%. When it comes down to, hold on, let me just adjust this. When it comes down to like my delivery driver for like Domino's, for instance, I will not tip them. I quit tipping them. I should have did that like years ago, and it's mainly because they do not check the fucking receipt, they do not check their delivery note, they don't verify anything. They just hurry up and rush the damn thing out because they gotta hurry up and get out. And a lot of the times, it's actually the manager's fault, because the manager does this stupid thing where, like, if you've ever worked at Domino's, you know what I'm talking about. The manager will do this thing where he's like, "Whoa, I gotta hurry up and get you out of the store, so I gotta like assign this order to you so you can hurry up and go. It's already bagged up and ready to go." Okay, I get that because you're on a rush, you gotta get these orders out, time's running up, but here's the thing, the fucking driver needs to read the goddamn, the fucking receipt. The little driver note, they have to read that shit. I cannot tell you how many times, and it's always Domino's for whatever fucking reason. I've worked at Domino's 2 separate times. I've been in management at every pizza job I've ever had. I've worked at multiple pizza jobs across multiple stores, across multiple franchises. I am very seasoned and I am a veteran when it comes to this shit. I know what I'm talking about. I've worked all the way up into corporate manager levels of work for these fucking franchises. I know what I'm doing. And I absolutely hate, I fucking cannot stand it when these assholes cannot read the fucking shit. It is part of your job to read that fucking delivery note before you leave. You want to know how I know this? Because I've delivered before. You want to know how else I know this? Because I have to deal with the customer complaints. Not anymore because I'm no longer working there. But I have to deal with the customer complaints whenever they would call in and complain, well, I didn't get my drink, or I didn't get my Parmesan cheese and red pepper. And it's like, yeah, I know, the driver sucks. He can't read a fucking note for 5 seconds. It's just, whatever. I'm sorry. Let me fix that for you. But now, you know, when you become a customer, it's just kind of like, I already know. And it's always Domino's. Domino's never gets this shit right, no matter what. And I hate it, because I've even called the store back, and I'm like, hey, by the way, make sure the driver does this, and then I'll put it in the special ingredient notes, and then I'll put it in the fucking delivery note. The driver's just like, oh, I can't fucking read this shit. is that a go sign? Is that a red light? Alright, here's your food. I wonder why you didn't tip me. I only drove a mile. I was expecting at least $15 for this run. However, am I going to make money now? It's just kind of like, okay. Fun fact, if you didn't know, delivery drivers actually make more money than most of the people in the restaurant. I think the only person, depending on how successful your business is, the GM. Now, when I used to run a Pizza Hut, some of these fucking drivers made more money than me, and I made 2 different kinds of bonuses. Do you understand how fucking mad I am about that? I made close to $50,000 a year. These assholes made more money than me, and all they would do is bitch about not getting a $2 tip, and it's just kind of like, you have no kids. You have no responsibility. Shut the fuck up, please. You know, I'll tip like Papa John's, because Papa John's, for whatever reason, always gets that shit right. They never fuck up. They never fail my food. Never. Every time I get Papa John's, it's just like, mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you, God. Pizza Hut. I will order Pizza Hut once in a while. I've kind of burnt out of it. But whenever I order Pizza Hut, it's just like, mwah. Oh, you're so good at doing your job. You read the fucking note. Like, you didn't let me down, boss. I'm just so thankful. Here's this $12 tip for my $20 order. That's true. But when it comes to Domino's, it's just like, bro, like, are you retarded? Like, autistic? Like, what the fuck? Why illiterate? Like, why can't you read this? I don't know. And it's like when I go out to eat, like when I go to Chili's, it's like, all right, well, here, I need my tip money. And I'm just like, oh, fuck. Or the Carl's Jr. I go to, that's right down the road for me. I sometimes go to it on the weekends on the way to work. If I'm just like, man, I could really have some breakfast right now. You know what sounds good? Chicken stars. You get to the window, there's a fucking tip jar, and I'm like, wait, you want me to tip you? And here's the thing, the fucking dude will look at me, and he'll look at the tip jar, and he'll look back at the little register. I'm like, bro, all you're doing is handing me a drink and my food through a window. This whole interaction between the two of us is 45 seconds. Why would I give you money? Extra! I don't understand. Now, if you feel obligated to do it, by all means, do it. If you think that's going to make the guy happy and make you feel better about yourself, do it. I'm not here to tell you to stop. I'm not even going to criticize you for doing it. I just think it's retarded. I really do. So it's like you are now forced to pay extra money on top of everything else you're already paying for to make sure that the person that's bringing you your food and will only visit you like maybe 2 more times after that, apart from bringing you the check, because, you know, hey, they want to get paid. You gotta tip them extra money for that. And it's because the fucking business can't, just for whatever reason, just pay the employee. And I know they have their reasons why they say they can't do it, but it's bullshit. The labor system's a fucking joke. It is absolutely a fucking joke. It's just, I can't even tell you, like, how many times I was running these stores and we were busy out the ass. It was like, oh, labor's getting high, we better send somebody home. We're only, like, this is a true story. When I worked at Pizza Hut, we were, like, 40-something pies behind. It was, like, 40 or 42 pizzas behind. And I had to send 2 people home because labor was getting too high. And I'm like, this is retarded. Whoever the fuck created this system to save your ass a couple fucking dollars. You know, back in Texas, I paid these fucking people like $7.25 an hour. Pizza Hut was so concerned about spending $14 that we had to send help home to piss off everyone else, which in return means I had to give them free food. Which in turn meant the delivery driver was not going to get tipped. When it wasn't even their fault this time, because I know for a fact it wasn't their fault. This one is just the company's fault, but at the same time, like I said, Pizza doesn't normally fuck up the food anyways. At least in my experience, they haven't. And I'm a fucking critic as fuck when it comes to pizza. Anybody that knows me in real life knows this shit. I know my fucking pizza. Every time I see somebody make pizza, I can stop and look at it and I'm like, huh. Well, I can tell you didn't know how to fucking stretch. I do that every time I order pizza. I'm like, man, can you guys just not do this correctly? Like, what's wrong? I don't know. I think tipping is cancer. I don't like it. What do you think? I'm an asshole. I know. I don't give a fuck.